Alright YouTube, so welcome back to my channel, and this is a quick video to show you this. That's a digital converter, digital to analog 5.1 converter with Dolby Digital and Pro Logic 2. Here you can see, and this is Audio Rush. So today you're going to open it and check what's inside of it. And what I have heard, the duplicate model comes with a single big kind of chip, but the original better one comes with two separate chips for DTS surrounds and all. So let's check it out which one this is. As according to the weight of this thing, I think this would be the single chip one. So let's check it out. Alright, so I was a little bit of wrong. Here you can see one chip from SunPlus and it's written DTS, and that's another one from Winbond. It's for something, I'm not sure about that. Right, so this is the inside of it. Here on this side you can see the power supply and the buttons and all the inputs are there. The two opticals on the coaxial and the auxiliary input, and two buttons. And on this side the RCA outputs are there. And at the bottom side, nothing, no SMD components are there. Only these LEDs are there, 4 LEDs, one for power supply and 3 for the input selection. So here you can see that's the main decoder IC. The DTS is written here and it's from SunPlus, as the SunPlus ICs are the better in the market for the Dolby decoder. And this is another chip as RAM, I think, this one, to support that IC. And some other small components, chips are there for the input and outputs, and these two are diodes or voltage regulator kind of thing, and two small capacitors are there. They are valued 10 volt 100 MFD. Both of them are same. So this is the model number SPHE 8202RD SPDIF version 02, and that's it. I think this is the newer version of this Dolby decoder, as I have seen the own version before with a single chip, and that sound was not that much good, but this one sound is much better. And also I showed you in the unboxing and testing video, if you connect the optical, there would be a little bit of hissing noise coming from the channels, but you can remove them by, that might cause of the power adapter, but you can make that go away by connecting one wire, ground wire, from this device to the main device, the source device. That will make the hissing noise go away. As when I have connected the coaxial cable, then the hissing noise was gone, completely gone. So I think that was the cause of the earthing, the ground loop or something like that, because when I connect the coaxial, there is a ground loop here. You can see that's the ground, which is connected to the source too. But when I connect the optical, there is only optical fiber, no ground or anything like that. That's why that might be the problem. So if you connect the optical, you can connect any ground wire from here to the source device. So that's it. This thing is pretty good as for now. So we're gonna see how long it's gonna last. So that's it. I'll give you update after a few days of using it. So that's it. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.